Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kudash, double honors under the elders, apostles, grand millstone, the elders, grand millstone, and of course, peace and blessings under the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, serving him in truth and sincerity. Yes, surrounded by the Chayabo from GMS Plain Tables Camp, coming back with another lesson due spirit. And this lesson will be based off of this article from nationalnews.com, which is entitled, China's new hypersonic weapon could tip the scales in future conflicts in Taiwan and the South China Sea. Yeah, and really, this is more about China's new hypersonic weapon. Obviously, we know there's conflicts happening between China and Taiwan. But hey, this is more about, again, the hypersonic missile weapon that's being built. As we know, these hypersonic missiles, these ICBMs, will be used within this new world war. Obviously, we know that World War III is coming. So what this these new hypersonic weapons being built is to be used or will be used in World War III. So it says China's newly unveiled GDF-600 hypersonic weapon could significantly alter modern warfare, especially in regions like the Taiwan Strait and South China Sea, says developed by the Guangdong Aerodynamic Research Academy and showcased at the Zhuhai Air Show in southern China. The GDF-600 is a boost glide hypersonic vehicle that can reach speeds of Mach 7 or 5,370 miles per hour and has a range between 200 to 600 kilometers or 124 to 337 miles. The GDF-600 is designed to carry various sub-munitions such as supersonic missiles, drones, and loitering munitions, allowing for flexible and multi-target strikes. Hey, so there you have it, man. Yeah, so it's a vehicle. Yes, it's a weapon pretty much, and it can carry, as it says, various sub-munitions, such as supersonic missiles, drone, and loitering munitions, allowing for flexible and multi-target strikes. So it says one of the GDF-600 most notable features is its ability to release payloads mid-flight, which enhances its versatility for kinetic strikes, electronic warfare, and reconnaissance. It says this capacity could give China a significant advantage by disrupting enemy defenses, particularly in high-stakes areas where rapid multi-target attacks are crucial. However, it says technological challenges of deploying payloads at hypersonic speeds remain significant, a hurdle that the U.S. military is also grappling as it develops similar systems. Yeah, so the point is that these other nations are ramping up in their military. Again, we're seeing, these new hypersonic weapons being built. To read this real quick, it says, if fully realized, the GDF-600 will strengthen China's hypersonic arsenal, particularly in regional conflicts. Integrating EW systems into the payload could make the weapon even more potent by jamming enemy radar, disrupting communications, and neutralizing defensive measures. This mid-flight deployment of EW assets would help China disable tactical targets, making it harder for adversaries to respond effectively. Yeah, what is this pursuant to? Again, we know that World War III is prophesied within the scriptures. And ultimately, as it says in Joel chapter 3 and 9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Yet the Gentiles, of course, being these other nations, what are they doing? They're preparing war. These heathen. Of course, you have two types of Gentiles. This Gentile is referring on to the heathen, the other nations. The Gentiles that refer on to, of course, when the scriptures mention the Gentiles receiving salvation, those are referring on to the Israelite foreigners. So you have two types of Gentiles. These Gentiles are referring on to these other nations other than the nation of Israel, the Israelites. When I say nation of Israel, I'm not referring on to the fake people, the imposters in the land today. I'm referring on to the Israelites who have been scattered. Well, you have a lot of Israelites in America, so-called Negroes, blacks, Native Americans, and you also have Israelites who have been scattered amongst these other nations as well. But the point is, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. So yeah, we're in the process right now of these other nations preparing war. What's the ultimate war that they're preparing for? World War III. That's why we're seeing, the fastest advancement we have ever witnessed, in these times concerning military, missiles and nuclear weapons. And hey, it says, verse 10, be your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Yeah. And America has been known as, which Babylon Great, according to the scriptures, America has been known as a superpower for a very long time. I mean, that is quickly doing that's quickly dwindling as we speak. Why? Because we have China, we have Russia, we have Iran, these different nations that are ramping up in the military. Of course, the main superpowers being Russia and China. So, hey, this goes to show, again, we are in those times. And several, decades ago, China and Russia were not at the point that they're at right now. So that's why I said, beat your plowshares and the swords and the pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Yeah, because plowshares and pruning hooks, when you get that word for pruning hooks, within Hebrew, it says mazamara. It says mazamara, which means pruning knife, pruning hook. Yeah, so it says a cutting tool used for pruning, consisting of a hooked blade on a long handle. Yeah, so pretty much plowshares and pruning hooks are farming tools. China was known for its, going back, is known for its agriculture. But what the point is that, Russia and China, obviously now they're known for their technology, or mainly China for its technology, Russia for its military, and China as well for its military. And I mean, when you think about these countries nowadays, that's really the first thing that comes up to your mind. The military that they have and the weapons that they're building. Again, because they're beating the plowshares and the swords and putting hooks in the spears. And it says, what the weak say, let the weak say, I'm strong. Not only is Russia and China saying I'm strong, again, you're having these different Middle Eastern countries. And what these other countries that are made in alliance with Russia and China. So, we're at that point. Yeah, because a big picture of all this is that China and Russia will have a war with Babylon the Great, which is America, and this will be the final war, World War III. It says in Jeremiah chapter 50:14, it says, pull yourselves in array against Babylon, round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord Yahweh. Yeah, so set yourselves in array against Babylon, round about. What do you think that means? Of course, surrounding Babylon with what? The weapons, the nuclear weapons. It says, all you that bend a bow. Yeah, everyone who has what? They're able to shoot these nuclear weapons upon, or pretty much they have the nuclear missiles within their arsenal. So what, they're able to bend the bow and shoot it, to launch them. It says, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Lord Yahweh. Yeah, so shoot at her and spare no arrows. Meaning what? These other nations will unleash everything they got, man, upon Babylon the Great, which is America. It says, for she hath sinned against the Lord Yahweh. Yeah, this is the place of the Israelites' captivity. And what Babylon has been doing amongst the whole world, pushing forth is doctrine, completely ruining the earth. The earth is in the most polluted state that it has ever been in. The philosophies that America has pushed, again, you can go down, you already know the type of agendas that America pushes, and these other nations have followed suit. It says, for she has sinned against the Lord Yahweh, and the scriptures say how about the sins of Babylon have reached unto the heavens. It says, verse 15, shout against her round about, for she hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her as she hath done, do unto her. Yeah, so everything that America has done, do the same thing unto her. Not only are these other nations going to be shooting their nuclear arsenal upon Babylon the Great, also once Yahushua comes back, because Yahushua, who the world they call Jesus, he's coming back in the midst of World War III, at the climax of World War III, to deliver his elect, the elect Israelites that are located here within Babylon the Great. As our nuclear war is kicking off, of course, the Lord will give a deliverance for his elect, of course, which us brothers, few sisters out there within the truth, we hope to be a part of. We hope that we're delivered from this upcoming war. This nuclear destruction that Babylon Great will face. The Lord will have to make a deliverance for his elect, lest they perish. It says, Jeremiah chapter 50 and 9, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. Yeah, the north country is Russia, and the assembly of great nations is the Russian Federation. It says, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrow should be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Yeah, so what? Russia, as well as Russia's allies, it says what, the Russian Federation. It says, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she should be taken. Meaning what, they're going to completely surround America with those missiles. It says, from thence she should be taken. Their arrows should be as of a mighty expert man. Of course, the arrows, the modern day arrow is a missile. Obviously, you can't shoot an arrow hundreds and thousands of miles away. No. Obviously, this arrow is referring out to the modern day arrow, which again is the missile. It says, shall be as of either, like it says, the arrow should be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain, meaning the missiles, obviously they have an advanced targeting system. So they're going to hit exactly where they need to hit. And ultimately, once these other nations launch these nuclear missiles, it's pure the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to be in these missiles to direct them wherever he wants them to go. So he says, none shall return in vain. Yeah, because once they're launched, they're not going back. They're not coming back. They're going straight for the target. But yeah, going back to the article, it says, these weapons are seen as a means to achieve blackout warfare where our critical infrastructure is incapacitated. We're going real quick. It says, scrolling up. Yes, China's potential use of non-nuclear electromagnetic pulse, or NNEMP, weapons is also a key concern. It says NNEMP weapons, which can be made using, it says, commercially available components, are compact and can be mounted on drones or trucks. These weapons can disable key infrastructure, causing widespread power outages. So again, so we can only imagine how devastating that this war is going to be. Of course, our only hope and our faith is that Yahweh Shai will deliver his elect. Our hope is that we're included within the elect. Of course, for us sincere brothers and few sisters out there within the truth, laboring according to your lot. But what? I believe that's the point. It says, yes, the report notes that countries like China, Russia, North Korea, and Iran are actively developing NNEMP capabilities. These weapons are seen as a means to achieve blackout warfare, where a critical infrastructure is incapacitated. Yes, it's severely disrupting both civil and military systems. In a conflict, the ease of acquiring and deploying NNEMP weapons can make them an attractive option for state and non-state actors alike. And I'm going to leave this article, Lord's Will, in the description. It's a little bit more going to, but point is that these new weapons are being made, and we're getting closer and closer towards the final war, which is going to be WW3. The final war, where Yahweh Shai will make his return to deliver his elect, which we hope to be a part of. So that's the point. Those were all you brothers that are edified. Yahweh Ba'asim Yahushai, Pashma Kakodash, Bakar Thumb, Shalom.